Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy, and Battlefield 5 is like Donald Trump. Not in many ways, but in one specific way. Whether you dislike Trump or not, it's hard to argue with the point that there's the potential for him to be in the news every single day for some ridiculous reason. And that's not unlike Battlefield 5. I'm now getting up each morning to see what on earth is happening around this DICE developed product. A product that has the potential to actually be a fantastic game. No, really, that's not a joke. But somehow it just keeps riding the fail train. And today I'm gonna talk about the latest problems and controversies. And I honestly don't know when they're gonna stop. We need a good string of positives about this game very, very soon. Now, just to clarify my position, I don't want to kick a game or a development team while they're down. I want Battlefield 5 to succeed. I want to succeed so badly. And I understand that some problems are down to individuals, some are unavoidable, etc, etc, and that some devs are probably also at the studio going, what the hell is going on? So I'm not blaming any one thing for causing Battlefield 5's problems. It's the culmination of many, oh god, too many factors, which is causing me to consider referring to Battlefield 5 by an alternative name, that name being PR Nightmare 2018, the game. And anyway, I'm here to talk about the game for you guys, both good and bad. Currently things just happen to be bad. So in the interest of being objective, let's get into this, and I'll just keep my fingers crossed it all turns out okay in the end. I'm really pulling for this game's success. Let's start with a couple of days ago. DICE had their launch party for Battlefield 5. Big fancy event, time to relax and celebrate the game being out. Everybody just have a good time. But do you know what nobody expected to be part of that scenario, at least not from an external perspective? A wall of cherry-picked comments from the angriest of Battlefield 5 fans with hashtag everyone's Battlefield slapped over the top of it. I'm talking about comments such as Genderfield 5 and feminazis are trying to rewrite history. Now, I personally don't buy into all the hate. I just don't care about that aspect particularly, as DICE have said they aren't now trying to produce a totally accurate depiction of World War II, and I just straight up want good gameplay. But this is a horrible PR move. It's just the worst. By picking out the extreme comments in this manner, it likely makes the group that had issues with authenticity as a whole feel like they're being mocked and ridiculed, even if they weren't at the extreme end of things. It's just not very smart. I don't like a lot of the comments that they've received, I really don't. I think some people have gone way overboard, and I do understand why the devs at DICE would want to vent and try to turn it all into a personal positive. You know, like how you say stuff about people in the privacy of your own home, but you'd probably feel mortified if you realized the person in question was actually staring at you from the corner of the room. This is the equivalent. DICE have left their front door open whilst taking aim at all these commenters, and those commenters have now just wandered in, confused and even more rage-filled than before, staring at DICE asking what the hell they're doing. So DICE, I think say what you like, even have this wall of comments if you want, but make sure it doesn't get out and go viral. Whoever took these pictures and put them out to the public, I'm sure you didn't realize what you were doing, but my 2020 hindsight glasses make you look a little stunted in the situational awareness department. After everything that's happened, you just can't go and do stuff like this if you want to turn the tide and actually make a full-on success of this game. I'm not villainizing you for being mad or wanting to all rally against the comments, but this is straight out of the Homer Simpson book of business practices. But as you can see, there's still some time left in this video, even though I'm winding down this story, which means there must be more, and there is, because of course there is. Tides of War is the live service aspect of Battlefield 5, the thing that's replacing the premium pass. Basically, it's the content, or at least that's what some people would have you believe, as they claim the game was damn near empty at launch. I mean, it wasn't, but it's hard to deny that there were some glaring omissions. The practice range, for example, not available at launch. The mind boggles, man. I mean, I don't get that. But anyway, the first chapter of Tides of War is called Overture. It was slated for the 4th of December and is delayed. DICE found a significant problem late on and now need clearance from Microsoft, etc. in order to get the update out. As of making this video, there hasn't yet been a date set for the amended release, although there may be by the time you're watching this. Regardless, man, that's not a good look. The first live service update of the game, a game that needs a shot in the arm really badly, an update that was hyped up to get fans going, and it's delayed at the last minute. Damn, that's bad. I don't blame DICE for this as such. If there's a problem and they'd rather delay to fix it than just release it in a bad state, then that's likely the right thing to do and I support it. But it's just another blow to this game, an unavoidably negative impact. And I bet the devs were absolutely crestfallen when it became apparent there was an issue. They really don't need another problem currently, and yet here we are. BF5 is currently hoping its failure or success is going to be decided by the judges from the Wilder v Fury fight, and even then it might not come out on top. But it just didn't end there. Like, why, gaming gods? Why do you hate Battlefield so? Because the reveal stream for the delayed update, yes, that's a thing, had 3 less than stellar elements that stood out to me. First off being the difficulty with which the guys in the stream had trying to find a place on the map. I mean, that was just funny to me rather than really bad though. But then came a minor issue. The price of certain vehicle customization unlocks seemed pretty damn high, although it's early to say and this may not be too bad once we experience more playtime, but it does highlight that the game does need to pull money from people purchasing in-game currency. I get that, this is a business, it makes sense, it just sucks a bit, but you know, fair enough. But then the big one, time-gated weapon unlocks in Battlefield. Really? That's a thing. Not Destiny, not a looter shooter, Battlefield. A straight up first person shooter experience. Dude, I just can't get on board with that. People want to unlock the weapons and use them. On Destiny, again for example, there's grind and challenge and nuance to getting weapons. It's part of the game's charm, but Battlefield isn't built around that. There are going to be so many people who just can't adhere to a schedule to unlock stuff, and you really don't need this problem thrown on top of everything else. If someone doesn't unlock the weapon they want in the correct time frame, they then have to wait for a later date. How are people supposed to be hyped up about your live service update if they then miss the chance to utilize some of what it includes? I'm just confused. I think DICE need to go back to basics and just start nailing the simple stuff. We need to get a solid period of time without drama and issues and just bring some really good stuff to the game. Maybe do something for the community, throw in a bonus thing or something just to, like, you know, perk people up a bit. Please don't kill this. This game could be great. I mean, in my opinion, there is a genuinely good game here, and the right polish could make it much more obvious. Let's not add more problems before the existing ones have been fixed. But alas, that is the situation as it currently stands. So now you know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my future content, and join my Discord server in the description and my pinned comment. Now, let's head over to the Board of Awesome for the epic people who support the channel on Patreon. That support helps me do this every single day, so thanks to everybody on here. If you want to join them on the Board of Awesome, the link to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. And with that all said, I'm GetGoodGuy, and I'll see you next time. Laters.